here. Welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new, please consider subscribing. Give this movie a thumbs up. Also, ring that notification bell so you can be notified anytime I do upload a video. Also, I will leave my Instagram linked down below if you would like to follow me over there. You would see more makeup that I do on the regular. So for today's video, what I wanted to do is I wanted to do a haul update and speed review. So I did a few hauls a couple months back. I did one from Ulta, one from Sephora, and one from kind of just more random shops here or there. I also have a few products that I didn't haul on a movie, but I have picked up just here or there, so I figured I would go ahead and do a quick little speed review of all the newer products that I've added to my collection and my thoughts on them, and if I think you should try picking them up. So I'm not going over absolutely everything that I purchased in my hauls because there are quite a few things that I've already gone over in either favorite videos or have just used in a get ready with me, and I told you my thoughts on those, so I figured I probably wouldn't go over those just so I can narrow this down to the products I haven't talked a whole lot about. So the first product I thought we'd go over is the Nudestix Bondi Bay All Over Colors. This is a cream bronzing stick. There's a little brush on one side and then the color on the other side. You just roll it up. And I have used this product quite a few times. It isn't my favorite cream bronzer. I like the Fenty one better for sure. I also like the Milk Baked bronzer better. This and the Milk one are almost identical to me in color, but I think the Milk one is a little bit lighter in formula. Like it blends out a little bit easier. It's not so heavy on the skin. This one I didn't find blended out very well. I've heard a lot of good things about it, but it just didn't work for me. I have definitely tried better ones than this. There is a Wet n Wild one that I like better. The Milk Baked bronzer I like better. And then the Fenty one I also like better, and then the new Fenty cream bronzers I really like also. So this is just not my favorite. There's just better ones out there. I will continue using it because it did work well and it was a nice color, but I felt like it was a little splotchy when I kind of tried to blend it out. So that's what I think about that one. So the next product is probably one of my favorite products I've added to my collection in a little while. This is the Tower 28 Beach Please Blush in Magic Hour. This is so gorgeous. You can definitely tell I've used it quite a bit. This is probably my favorite cream blush formula. I absolutely love this formula. I want to buy the other two colors that they have. If I had to choose a cream blush to keep, it would be this one. It is just gorgeous. It is a nice balmy finish to your skin, so it's a bit heavier, but it's super glowy and glossy. It's really nicely pigmented. One thing I'm realizing about cream blushes is I don't like super sheer formulas. If I'm going to put it on my cheeks, I want a lot of it. I really like more pigmented blushes because I am kind of in a blush kick recently. So I like that this one is not sheer. It has a lot of pigment. It is really beautiful on the skin and it lasts a really long time. So the next product I wanted to talk about is the Nudestix. This is the Tinted Cover Foundation. So it's supposed to be a lightweight skin-like foundation. I have this in Nude 2.5. It's a tad light for me. Because this is a foundation, but it also have really skin-like finish, I thought I would really enjoy it. It is quite small for the price you pay for it. It's only 0.84 fluid ounces, so it's not even a full ounce, but it is a bit more pricey. I thought for the coverage that you got for this, which is very light to minimal, it looked really heavy on the skin. I saw that it caked up around my nose, around my pores didn't look very nice. My forehead, where I have a few wrinkles, it definitely settled into wrinkles. So for the price, for the little amount of product that you get, I don't really like this. Also, it has kind of a lavender scent, which I like lavender in my bath salts and my lotions, but I don't like lavender during the day on my foundation. I find it more of a calming scent, not really like a rejuvenating, ready to go, energizing type scent. So I'm not a huge fan of this product. I know there are a lot of people that love it. It just didn't work very well for me. Next, I have two new Sol de Janeiro products. I have their Brazilian Joia conditioner. So I tried this just in the mini because I heard a few conflicting reviews. So I wanted to try. I did not want to try the shampoo because I have color treated hair. I also do heat treatment, so I needed a shampoo that was really gentle to my hair, and I heard that one was really drying. So I did want to try the conditioner. I absolutely love all of Sol de Janeiro's scents. They're beautiful. They're my favorite perfume scent and lotion scent. So I tried this out. It did make your hair smell really awesome. I love the scent of it. It lasts a really long time. But every time I use this, my hair was just so much more frizzy and dry than normal. I always rotate conditioners in the shower. I have a deep conditioner. I have my normal everyday conditioner, and then I had this, so I figured I would just kind of throw this in every once in a while for special occasions, just so my hair would smell really nice. But every time I use this, my hair was so much more dry and frizzy than normal. And so it smells really nice, but I don't want anything to dry out my hair. I'll finish this up, but if I want my hair to smell like Sol de Janeiro, I'll probably just get the body spray and spray that all over my hair and just leave it at that. Next product that I got is the Sol de Janeiro perfume. This is quite expensive. I do like the container. It feels really weighted and nice. It smells beautiful, but I don't think it lasts as long as most perfumes I own. It does smell so good, but I felt like after an hour or two, it kind of just faded off and I'd have to reapply, which isn't a huge deal, but it being more expensive or as expensive as my high-end perfumes, I expected high-end quality out of it. And even though it smells really nice, it just doesn't last very long. And perfumes, I want them to last really, really long. If I wanted it to last only an hour or so, I would just use the body spray because it's so much cheaper. So if you were considering buying this or the body spray because you really like the scent, just go with the body spray. They almost last as long. The body spray isn't as strong when you first spray it on. This is definitely stronger, but they last the same amount. So just use a little bit more of the body spray and you'll be set. This is so expensive for not lasting like a normal perfume should. So I have two mini concealers that I bought. This one is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Concealer. I have it in 20 CP. Definitely too light for me and too cool undertone. I've been doing a new technique for my concealer, so I want to show you that in an upcoming video. But I have been able to use this just a little bit. It is a really, really nice concealer. It's full coverage. It's very creamy. But it lasts a really long time. It doesn't look cakey or anything. So this is a really great concealer. I definitely want to buy this in the full size, but a different color. And then I have my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. I bought this in vanilla. Also a little too light. It'll work great for the winter. I liked this also. It was very creamy, very good coverage, but I felt like the Urban Decay one lasted longer. So if you're trying to decide on a new one, I would definitely go with the Urban Decay and Stay Naked. I felt like it lasts longer and you didn't have to powder as much. This one you had to powder just a little bit more. So I do prefer this one out of the two. Another product that I picked up was this NYX lip liner, and this is in Nude Beige. And I know lip liners aren't super exciting to most people, but to me, it's actually kind of recently one of the most exciting products for me to kind of find different ones that work for me and try out different formulas. So I bought this one. I really do like this one. It is a very cool tone nude liner. So I really like this formula. It's very creamy. It's nice cool tone nude. I feel like it was a great contour, natural contour for my lips. So I really like that liner. So a product that I picked up that wasn't in a haul was this Maybelline. This is the SuperStay Ink Crayon, and this is in Lead the Way. This is so nice. It is a lip crayon. It's a beautiful nudie pink. I absolutely love this. So you just draw it on, and because it is quite narrow on the tip, and then on the other side there's actually a sharpener, so you can always have a nice pointed edge. You don't even need a lip liner with this, and you can really draw on your lips. And this was such a nice formula. So it goes on very creamy, and then when it dries down matte with zero transfer to almost like a liquid lipstick formula. It wasn't dry, it wasn't cakey, and it didn't wear off in a weird way. It weared off very naturally, so I really, really enjoyed this. So next product is the Benefit POREfessional. This is a cult favorite. I've never tried it. I did get from a BoxyCharm a couple months ago, so I wanted to try it out. It is very strongly florally scented. So I'm not a huge fan of the scent. It did make my pores look really nice. It kind of made everything look super smooth, but I do think it was breaking me out. Every time I wore this, I had like a new pimple the next morning. So I think it's breaking me out. So I think it was too heavy for my skin. So I probably won't continue to use this, but it did leave my skin looking very nice though. So the next product is this ILIA. This is a Color Haze Ultra Matte Pigment in Sing. So this is kind of a liquid blush. I did love the color of this. When I tried it out, I will show you. It's kind of cool. It has like a little metal tip. So I will put it on my hand. So it is a very beautiful creamy blush. Blend it out. It's really pretty. Has a nice little glow to it. Instantly reminded me of the Eloda face paint, and this is in Blooming Berry. And if you watch me for a little while, or if you've seen my Instagram, I absolutely love this blush. This and the Tower 28 are my top two favorite blushes ever. This is gorgeous. So I swatched them together because they reminded me of each other, and they are without a doubt a practical identical dupe. So this is the ILIA and this is the a Loda blush, and when you blend them out there, I mean, you can't even barely tell any difference. The only difference that I can tell is that the ILIA one has a very strange artificial scent. I don't like the scent at all. The Loda one does not have a scent at all. But they are both beautiful. They're both the exact same color. They have the same finish, so I'm not sure. But the ILIA ones are definitely cheaper than the Loda ones. So the Loda ones are $25, and I believe, oh, I can't remember how much the ILIA ones are. They're definitely cheaper, so I would probably go with the ILIA ones. They have more colors in the ILIA one. But if you are sensitive to scents, probably go with the Loda one. But these are so beautiful, and this is like my favorite tone of blush. So the next product is the Ren Clean Skincare AAH Smart Renewal Body Serum. So I've been trying this out because I do have bumpy arms, so I wanted to see if this would kind of help smooth out my arms. I tried this for a couple weeks and it was working really well. Actually, the back of my thighs I have a few bumps on, those are smoothing out. My arms were definitely smoothing out, and then it started getting really warm outside and I was spending more time outside, and even with applying sunblock and everything, this was affecting my skin. I was starting to get really itchy. I was starting to get kind of red bumps on my skin. So I thought, because there were a few times I did it twice a day, I did it in the morning and at night, and I know it says on here to be careful of sun exposure and not to apply it during the day. So I'm like, well, maybe I'm applying it too much. I probably shouldn't do it twice a day. So then I scaled back to once a day. I still had the bumps. They were getting worse. They were almost like hives, like they were super itchy and you could see them. I was almost a rash. So I stopped using it completely because I did start using a new body wash. For a second, maybe it was the body wash that wasn't interacting well with my skin. So I completely stopped using both. I started using the body wash again, wasn't the body wash, and then I tried this again. It was fine. And then a week into using it every single night, I had spent some time outside, and then that night I had the biggest bumps and rash on my arms. So it's extremely sad because this product did work really well for me. But with the sun, it doesn't interact well, even if I apply it at night, even if I put sunblock on before I'm outside. And if I was outside for even just a few minutes, I was starting to get rash. So I do want to continue trying this, but I will probably use it during the winter when I'm more covered. I'm not out in the sun as much. I just don't think this reacted well with my skin and the sun, so I'm going to do that during the winter, and hopefully it'll kind of be able to resurface my arms and they'll have less bumps. That is it for my whole update and speed review. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.